Before we jump into today's math problem, let's take a brief moment to relax and focus on our breathing with a brief meditation. So wherever you are, sit up straight with your feet planted firmly on the ground. Gently close your eyes and rest your hands gently on your thighs, either palms facing down or palms facing up. And inhale deeply through your nose, feeling the breath fill your lungs and your diaphragm and your belly. And slowly exhale also through your nose. Take a deep breath in through your nose, sending the breath to any parts of your body that may be feeling tense. It may be your jaw, your shoulders, your neck, your hips. And as you exhale slowly through your nose, feel that tension release. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your spine grow nice and tall with space between the vertebrae, relaxing your shoulders. And as you exhale slowly through your nose, feel your spine maintain that length. And think of a light shooting all the way up your spine through the center of your head, straight up into the sky. One last deep inhale through your nose. And as you get to the top, hold your breath for a few seconds. And exhale through your nose as slowly as you can, feeling a greater sense of calm and relaxation and peace. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. This multiple choice problem comes from the College Board. It's from section 3 of the SAT test, which does not allow calculators. And the problem says, what are the solutions of the quadratic equation 4x squared minus 8x minus 12 equals 0? Give this problem a try, see what you can do. It's all right if you're not sure how to approach it. You can even just take a guess. And then in about a minute or so, we'll have a look at it together. This problem is a good example of an important strategy. The question is asking us to find the values of x that will make that equation true. And notice that there are a couple approaches I could take. I could factor, so notice that there's a greatest common factor of the 3 terms on the left. I could take the 4 out and then continue factoring and solving for x. I could even use the quadratic formula, but that's definitely going to take me too long. So I want to show you an important strategy. Notice that they're providing 4 choices And they're saying that one of those choices has the two values of x that will make the equation true. Well, let's use that important clue. Notice that two of the choices have x equal 1, and two of the choices have x equals -1. So what I can do first is plug in. And the strategy here is called plug and chug. So let me plug in 1 for x and see if that works. And whether it works or doesn't work, I'll be able to eliminate half of the choices. So let me show you what I mean by that. We have 4x squared minus 8x minus 12 equals 0. So I'm going to plug in 1 for x because 1 is easier to work with than -1. So I have 4 times 1 squared minus 8 times 1 minus 12, and I want to know whether that equals 0. And I'm writing it out. You could probably do a lot of this in your head, but that gives me 4 minus 8 minus 12, which is 4 minus 20, and that's definitely not equal to 0. So at this point, I know that I can eliminate C and D, because when x is equal to 1, I won't have an equation that is true. All right, so that was pretty cool. I was able to eliminate half of the choices pretty quickly. And then I want you to look at the remaining two choices. I have 3 and -3 in the two remaining choices, A and B. So all I have to figure out is which of those values will make the equation true. Well, I'm going to plug in 3 for x because that positive value is going to be a little easier for me to work with than -3. So I want to know whether 4x squared minus 8x minus 12 when x is equal to 3 gives me 0. So I have 4 times 9 minus 24 minus 12. So I have 36 minus 36. And that does indeed equal 0. So I know that 3 works. 3 is a good value. So at that point, because I know that 3 works, I know that B is the answer. So I hope you see that with this plug and chug strategy, I can test the values that are provided. I didn't have to do any factoring or use the quadratic formula. Really all we're doing is substituting. And in fact, that's often quicker than doing the full-on algebra solution. If you have any questions about this, feel free to leave a comment below. I always love hearing from you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing this strategy. If you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified of new videos as they get posted. I enjoyed working together, and I look forward to seeing you next time.